Nobody moved there.
Good game last night.
Huddle up, gentlemen. Great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any easier, though. We need to stay focused today so that we can go out there and keep this positive streak going. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. All right, let's go. Let's go! Good. All right, let's move on.
Keep it going.
Yes. Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here, though.
He about to tear the roof off. More about how it's hurtful. Hope you install your front gate.
See, I was trying to tell you. Good thing you ain't get that Perco latte.
It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Look at Cleveland's starting group. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Featuring out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3 slot. Now here's Jackson. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Count the basket.
Good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Here's Gabriel. Mitchell wide open. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jackson misses. Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Here's Gabriel. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
And you look at the deals and endorsements MP has gained. He's put himself out there, and that exposure has really upped his popularity.
It really has. You know, Greg, more and more fans of the team are becoming MP supporters. MP has reached out and done the work to connect with his fans. And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Mitchell against Caldwell Pope. And Mitchell gets it to go.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat. And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Gabriel. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, great outside shooting. Really fueling this run.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just...
The Nuggets. Down low. It's stolen by Allen. Now Cleveland moving down. Ahead. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Allen.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Jackson passes to Caldwell Pope. Will it go? Jackson misses.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Gabriel, and another 3 for Cleveland.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easy. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Jackson misses.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Gabriel. Another 3 for Cleveland.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Jackson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Pass to Allen. Cavaliers moving the ball around. And again, the triple from B-Train.
Timeout. Timeout.
Gabriel's got 14.
Start it.
Nuggets call timeout.
The Cavaliers leading by 19.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. In at small forward, in power forward. It's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there at B-Train, and it's Allen in at the center position. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, B-Train in the last matchup against Phoenix was outstanding. He finished up with 65 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. And he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. He feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Now here's Jackson.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And while you can't get it all back in one possession, just stay after it, keep attacking, and see what happens.
Basket counts.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Caldwell Pope, left side. Off target from three-point range. The Cavaliers leading by 23. Here's the teardrop. And Mobley lays it in. Mobley's got his second bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Mobley finds Garland. Here's Gabriel. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
3.
Garland's got 6 assists in the game.
You might want to track this guy. Mark him definitely. Just deadly from deep so far.
And Garland, a huge leap forward with his play.
Let's give another big round of applause for your Denver Nuggets breaker.
Here is Porter. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Kept alive.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And here is Okoro. Inside, here's Allen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Jared Allen. For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
His shooting reached a tipping point. It was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. And what he's made.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Porter. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Smith comes in for Reggie Jackson. And here are the Cavaliers. This run now up to 13-2. Ball's knocked loose. Mobley the pass to Gabriel. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here's Porter. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jokic inside. He's against Allen. And Jokic with the basket on the assist by Porter.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Gabriel's shot's good.
He's a big reason why they have the lead right now. He's made all of his field goal attempts thus far and remains hot.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
This is it to Porter. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Sweet move by Porter Jr. Getting around the contact and finding the hoop.
Here's Gabriel. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he recovers it, and he gets it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
3 points.
Garland's got his 7th assist here tonight. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And another thing they've done so well
is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now, here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Smith surveying the D. Outside Porter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Guarded by Garland. Porter kicks to Caldwell Pope. And again, Denver no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
With the score, your Nuggets 24, the Cavaliers 65.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
We talk about this. When something works, keep going to it until someone stops it. They've been living in the paint shot.
Some people in the stands are already waiting for the entrance. They're tasting that barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
Okay, now we'll look at... And that's a halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from B-Train.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Cavaliers out on the floor. Evan Mobley. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Denver, Reggie Jackson.
In the NBA is free throw shooting. League-wide, Clark, teams are having more success from the stripe than ever before.
The 2020s are on pace, Kevin, to be the best free throw shooting decade in the history of the game, with skilled players now favored relative to the old school bangers. I mean, everybody pretty much has to be able to knock down shots to be effective as a player in today's game. So the free throw shooting percentage is going up. Not much of a surprise to me.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. The pass to Jackson.
Green.
Jokic sets the screen for Jackson. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Caldwell Pope. And again, it's Cleveland.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
There's Jackson with the 3. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got 9.
And you don't have to tell Jackson to take that kind of shot. He's going to every time.
Here's Gabriel, guarded by Jackson. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Caldwell Pope finds Jokic. And here's Caldwell Pope, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Shooting for Cleveland, Dean
Solid work, Brad.
Really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, those numbers represent a nice step up from what they were last year.
Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. The shot and game clock separated by 4.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Here's Garland, and he could not get there.
Contagious Caldwell Pope. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Outside Jackson. This one for three. The shot comes out. And so it's
That's the end of the third quarter with the score. Your Nuggets, 46. The Cavaliers, 97.
That's them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, featuring out there with Garland. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Green. And it's Wade in at the power forward. Outside Jackson. And the NBA last season announced the creation of 6 new trophies for the division winners and named them after 6 pioneering players.
Kevin, anytime you can connect the past, the legacy of the league to the present in meaningful ways, I think that's a winning situation. I mean, greats like Wayne Embry, Sam Jones, Willis Reed, who paved the way for generations of black players. I mean, I think it's a great move to recognize them and continue to realize the importance they played in helping to build the foundation on which the league stands now.
And here's Jokic following the three from Beach. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Reverse check.
Substitution on the court.
The Cavaliers. Checked in for Nikola Jokic.
Okay, everyone, that was your Nuggets Minute team. Let's get loud for them once again.
Lee outside. Here's Gabriel. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Assisted by
39 points for B-Train.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Smith. It's rebounded by Cleveland. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Gabriel. And another three for Cleveland.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And again, Denver no good.
He really hasn't done much to help their cause today. They could have used a little more offense from him.
Wasted no time on that one. Gabriel's got 45 points.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Pass to Neto. Cleveland moving it around. Wade kicks to Lee. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
And so it's Cleveland with it. After the miss from Reggie Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Wade. Pass to Gabriel. Lets the three fly. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Jackson has the open look. Again, the miss by Jackson.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance
for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And it always feels good to get that first win in a season series. Going head-to-head twice this year. This will put them up 1-0 so far against the Nuggets.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for B-Train.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
And so here's Cleveland. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Gabriel's shot's good.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Here's Gabriel. And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. He dishes it to Jackson. Out to the wing. Here's Najee. Misses the three. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were
Thank you, everyone, for making it out to the game. And we hope you had a great time. Drive home safely, and we'll see you next time.